Whose day is it?
The Most High.
It's the Most High's day. But it covers all that we went over from one all the way to the Sabbath day. You see what I'm saying? That's like he said. You gotta love the Most High with all that heart, mind, soul, and strength, and love thy neighbor as thyself. It's all based upon these principles. But I'm just saying, in the Ten Commandments, he gave us a synopsis of what's important to him. That's why I say you're afraid of it, you're gonna do what he say do, because it's very important that we all see this. I'm just saying this is what I seen years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago. You know what I mean? So that you want to please him. He said he said you please the Most High. He make even your enemies be what? At peace with you. Very important. When they don't even see you. Everybody say, oh, they gonna do this, do that. You please the Most High. He make your enemies so they be at peace with you. If you believe it, you see what I'm saying? And that's what we want to do. Who don't want to please the Most High? You want to be his enemy? You want to go against him? Everybody should want to please him. Because we what? Concerning the Most High. You want? We are what concerning the Most High?
I think of multiple things.
Well, you can think of multiple things, but what we talking about? We what concerning the Most High?
We fear the Most High.
So we what?
So we're afraid.
We're afraid what? Afraid what?
Afraid of the Most High.
Kind. Not just afraid.
We are afraid of the
Not just afraid. That's what we've been talking about. We need to go back to 2 Timothy 1:7 again. Because Most High don't give us the spirit of being what?
Being afraid.
Right. Which is, the Most High don't give us the spirit of what?
The spirit of powers.
No, the spirit, the Most High don't give us the spirit of what?
Of fear.
Of fear, which is what?
Afraid.
Be afraid.
To be afraid.
Right? So, the only way we supposed to be afraid or be in fear is of who?
Of the Most High.
Of the Most High. So when you please him, he gonna do what?
Bless you.
Bless you and make your enemies be at peace with you.
Because,
How we gonna be saved? What's being saved?
keep the commandments.
No, what's being saved?
What's being
Being
saved?
delivered from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
God, to be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. Some are going to fulfill that. They never going to see death. Ever. You see? And that's what we want to be. We don't want to be dealing with the things that we're going to, because it's going to be death, man. Death is coming on a high level. What do you think they spraying us and doing all the things they're doing, man, to kill you? To kill you. It's right there in your face, man. What do you think it's just, they just spraying that stuff just stand up in the sky? What goes up, what? Must come down. Yeah.
Yeah, that day they sprayed, my rib got real sick. Next day.
Really?
Go to emergency, yep.
Yeah, see? Sometimes they be real low, man. Coming right down on us, man. That's why you gotta build up your immune system, but you build up your immune system by what? First and foremost.
Your immune system sink. By what?
How first and foremost, you gotta build up your immune system first and foremost, how?
The immune system.
That means to fight off whatever it is that they're trying to put on us.
My first thing is to pray to the Most High to give me the proper diet, understanding the herbs. That's my answer.
Anybody else? They trying to kill us. They are doing this. They are doing this. The first thing is to go to the Most High and ask him for protection. Every time I pray, y'all hear me. Y'all, do y'all understand what I'm praying? I tell you what I'm saying. Y'all hear the prayers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get Psalms 94 I mean, 34 and 7, is it, your Psalm 34 and 7?
Psalm chapter 34, verse 7.
I mean, this ain't really scripted at all. This is all in the Spirit. Read.
The angel of the Most High encampeth round about them that fear him.
That what?
That fear him.
Read it again.
The angel of the Most High encampeth round about them that fear him.
Talk to the Most High.
And delivereth them.
Read it again,
And the angel of the Most High encampeth round about them that fear him.
What we talking about all night, mainly? Most of the time that we just spent tonight is talking about what?
The fear of the Most High.
Fear of the Most High, which is what?
To be afraid of the Most High.
Right. Con. So, read it again,
The angel of the Most High encampeth round about them that fear him.
Right. Read.
And delivereth them.
And delivereth them. So, let's bring it on home. So if you're not what?
You're not afraid.
If you're not what?
Afraid.
Okay, you know, anybody else? Because that's not going to get it. Because somebody could bust through that door and I'll say, you afraid? Because they come in there and they bust the door down and they got guns there, you get afraid. So, I mean, that answer is not right.
If you're not afraid of the Most High.
Right, come on, don't be lazy. I mean, you got to look at what we're saying because what you're saying has power. Words have power. And that does not have no power if you're not saying who you're supposed to be afraid of for what we've been dealing with all night. Remember the Most High and the angels that's going to the Most High recorded in the books. You see what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you say what's right so that goes in the books. Yeah, he's bragging on me, it's about me. You hear me down there talking about me? Yeah, okay, what he say? What they say? Most High like to be boasted. He like to be bragged on, talked about and so forth. Remember his name is what? Jealous. You just say the Most High is jealous, right? So it is important that you say the right thing because people can only hear, like somebody might listen, they might hear to be afraid. They think, oh, I'm supposed to be scared of everything? No, because he don't give us a spirit of fear. He don't give us a spirit to be afraid. That's why we got to stand bold. They say, just so the righteous man stand what? In great boldness before the face of his enemies. For those that have made no account of his labor. When they see it, they shall be filled with terrible what? Fear. See, just so the righteous man stand in great boldness in the face of such have afflicted him and made no account of his labor. When they see it, they shall be filled with terrible fear. Which is fear is what? They should be filled with what? Terribly being what?
Terribly, be afraid of.
Being afraid, right? Being afraid. Con, that's it. so let's read right quick. Psalms 83. We're gonna end this right now, just so that we know what we're dealing with. I didn't get a chance to go into it. Spirit, I'll say the Spirit didn't allow us to go into it, but I think it was very important that. I guess I won't say I did, but I wasn't planning on this at all. Most I feel it was important that this would come out. So everybody understand what came out in the Spirit? Read this in Psalms 81. And we can talk about it, at dinner, you know what I mean? About this. Anything else you have, you want to bring out or you want to question on. But read this.
Psalm
81 and 1 down.
Sing aloud, O Most High, our strength. Make a joyful noise unto the power of Jacob. Take a psalm and bring hither the timbrel, the pleasant harp with the psaltery.
That's music, man. Bring forth music, man. Go ahead.
Blow up the trumpet in the new moon.
Blow up the trumpet in the new moon. Read.
In the time appointed on our solemn feast day.
Right, this is our solemn feast day. The time appointed is the first day of the month, which is tonight. You see what I'm saying? Which is the new moon feast. Read.
For this was a statute for Israel and a law of the Most High power of Jacob.
So this is a statute for us, the children of Israel, and it's a law. So we don't do it, you're breaking the law. It's iniquity. So people can take it lightly if they want to, but then they don't what? They don't what?
Fear.
They don't what?
They're not afraid of the Most High.
Kinda. They don't what? They don't what?
Not afraid of the Most High.
You already said that.
They don't fear him.
They don't fear the Most High. They're not afraid of the Most High. And that's why I say if you're not really, you don't really look at it as such. I mean, you can't look at it and make it be something different. Mashiach Shah already told us who we supposed to be afraid of. Who we supposed to fear. Most High can kill you and cast you butt into hell with the judgment of where the worms never die and the fires never quench. And you be the ones that's out there dealing with when we come through if it's the Most High will, if it ain't us, you know what I mean? But we don't know if we're gonna make it to the end. Hopefully we're gonna endure to the end, you know, Most High will, that there ain't us over there burning where the worms never die and the fires never quench. You don't know. We don't know the judgment of the Most High, you see? But it's gonna be those that's gonna be, we gonna have to look at, that we gonna hate to see, that's gonna be burning continually. And the worms never gonna die. And we're gonna hate that, he said. We gotta go there, but just go ahead. Read that again up.
Blow up the trumpet in the new moon.
No. We want verse 5.
This he ordained.
No, verse 5. No, 4.
For this was a statute for Israel.
This was a statute for Israel, this new moon feast. Read.
And a law of the power of Jacob.
A law that the Most High power of Israel, of Jacob, he made. He gave to us. When? Read.
This he ordained in Joseph for a testimony when he went out through the land of Egypt, where I heard a language that I understood not.
See, there it is. This was established when we was in Egypt. Not during Moses' time. We already knew about this. You see what I'm saying? When we was in Egyptian captivity. That's when he established this. When he went out and heard a language he didn't understand. So what's that saying about Egyptians or Egyptologists want to deal with whatever language they speak over there as the Hamites? He said he went through there and heard a language he didn't understand. Because remember, the Most High confounded all the languages in the Tower of Babel. But he know the language that Eber, Ibar kept, you know, which is Hebrew. You understand that? That's what language of Mashiach Shah spoke when he came back. So now get second Maccabees real quick, and y'all can go into this yourself. Judas Maccabees, man, they were our forefathers, man, that took these during the Greek Empire. He took the Edomites down, man. Nicanor. Look at Second Maccabees 15 and look at start at verse 20. Start at verse 20.
Second Maccabees chapter 15, verse 20. And now, when as all looked what should be the trial, and the enemies were already come near, and the army was set in array, and the beasts conveniently placed, and the horsemen set in wings. Maccabeus, seeing the coming of the multitude and the diverse preparations of the armor and the fierceness of the beasts, stretched out his hands toward heaven and called upon the Most High that worketh wonders, knowing that victory cometh not by arms, but even as it seemeth good to him, he giveth it to such as were worthy,
Right.
are worthy.
He called on the Most High, cried unto the Most High, man, for the victory. warriors, strong warriors. Read.
Therefore, in his prayer he said after this manner, O Most High, thou didst send thine angel in the time of Ezekiel, king of Judea, and didst slay in the host of Sennacherib, and 184,500.
So 184,500 or something. A score is 20.
185,000.
185,000. The Most High said 185,000. Read.
Wherefore, now also, O Most High, power of heaven, send a good angel before us for a fear and dread unto them.
Now here we go again. I'm telling y'all, it's not scripted, but the Spirit is still talking to us, right? He said, send what? What did he ask us for the Most High to send?
An angel.
An angel. An angel means how many angels? An angel means how many angels?
One.
One angel, read.
Before us.
Before the children of Israel, read.
For a fear and dread unto them.
Yeah, for a fear. So what he's saying? And a dread unto them. What he's telling them? What he's asking? What he saying? Come on now, we've been dealing with fear all night long. Now, no, you know y'all ain't got, your minds have went dead on me. Come on. So what?
Say what you said again?
What is he saying here? For a fear and a dread upon them. What he said? What he saying? Send one angel, so they'll be what?
For us.
Huh?
For afraid. To be afraid.
To be afraid. To make who afraid?
Us.
No. This ain't for them. He ain't sent no angel. He ain't sent no angel to make us afraid. Come on now. They get ready. Our enemy get ready to kill us. They get ready to come against us. Try to. Are they praying to the Most High? No, we only can pray to the Most High. Why can we only pray to the Most High?
Because that's our power.
Yeah, because He only know us.
Right.
Amos 3:2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquity. So he said, hey, send one angel to make them fear. Bring the fear of the Most High on them. Make them be afraid. Come on.
And through the might of thine arm, let those be stricken with terror.
Let them be stricken with terror from the arm of the Most High. Come on.
That come against thy holy people to blasphemy. And he ended thus.
And he ended thus. Go ahead.
Then Nicanor and they that were with him came forward with trumpets and songs. But Judas and his company encountered the enemies with invocation and prayer. So that fighting with their hands and praying unto the Most High with their hearts, they slew no less than 35,000 men. For through the appearance of the Most High, they were greatly cheered. Now when the battle was done, returning again with joy, they knew that Nicanor lay dead in his harness. Then they made a great shout and a noise, praising the Almighty in their own language. And Judas, who was ever the chief defender of the citizens, both in body and mind, and who continued his love toward his countrymen all his life, commanded to strike off Nicanor's head and his hand with his shoulder, and bring them to Jerusalem. So when he was there and had called them of his nation together, and set the priests before the altar, he sent for them that were of the tower, and showed them vile Nicanor's head, and the hand of that blasphemer, which with proud brags he had stretched out against the holy temple of the Almighty. And when he had cut out the tongue of that unrighteous Nicanor,
You remember he cut off the head. He got the head in his hand, pull the tongue out and cut it off